Hello team, welcome to Tuesday. It is bike workout day, and as I mentioned on a previous video, I've started following the Zwift Build Me Up plan. Harvems, I think it's Scandinavian for something, but basically it's a load of sweet spot for over an hour. And sweet spot with my current FTP level, which I measured on a previous video, so I'm accurate for my current fitness level. So sweet spot for me around 210 watts, which is quite painful. I did the red or orange unicorn session of this plan as the last one, which was an hour and a half, and that again was dipping into sweet spots with bursts up to above FTP, and that really did challenge me. It was tough, but I did it. So I'm thinking pure sweet spot without the bursts is going to be just as challenging. And I say that because I'm feeling a bit fatigued still from my tempo park run on Saturday, and today is Tuesday. I've had some funny spasms and sensations in my calves, they're tight, which is a bit weird and a bit worrying because I'm meant to be doing a race on Friday. Again, tempo controlled race of 10k, but if I've got these goings on in my calves, then I won't do it. I need to be really wise. There's nothing to gain from doing a forced 10k and then maybe get injured. I certainly don't want that with my history over the last 2 or 3 months of injuries and illness. So that's it, bit of an intro into some sweet spot. Let's see what the sensations are. Am I suffering? Is it really a grind, or is it just about balance level for sweet spot, which should be doable, comfortably hard, he says, or comfortably uncomfortable, or not comfortably hard, or just plain painful. So hopefully you can see that. There's the session on the right. Lots of green, which should be doable. It's not in the orange or the reds in terms of effort, but we know it can be challenging sweet spot. And I think it's one set of plain sweet spot 12 minutes, and then the next set is 6 lots of 1 minute, a certain cadence and 1 minute, a different cadence I'm guessing. Then the third set is another 12 minutes, totally mix up of cadence I would have thought. So I'll check in later, let you know how I'm getting on. Right into the warm up, and it's just a gradual increasing pace, and then what we call some primers, which is basically pushing the power for 30 seconds on, relax, 30 seconds off, and they increase in effort, just 3 lots of those. First one now, 220 watts, which feels quite hard. Let's hope I'll get warmed up. Right, last primer, 30 seconds, 270 watts, which is about 4.4 watts per kilo for me. Now I just spin the legs really fast, get the blood flowing, ready for the main sets. They're coming up. Yeah, starting to burn. There we go. Whew. 2 minute spin just to recover. Then the first set, sweet spot, is just a straight 12 minutes, 210 watts. And we're off, just over a minute into this first rep, and it's already biting. So this first set, 12 minutes straight, just concentrate, all in the aero position, and hopefully the second set will feel a bit more dialed in than this one does already, and I'll be a bit more fluid as we get into the groove, because this feels a bit rotten. Okay, enough whining, get on with it. Coming up to 2 minutes to go. Be good to get this rep done. Uncomfortably uncomfortable. Yeah, it's hard work. Mentally tough. Come on, let's get this done. First set done. Like I said, getting the first set in the bank, it always feels good. So 4 minutes recovery, it's a bit more than the last session I did. Happy days. I need it. So heart rate went up to 146, which is more than the last session. I am starting to cook, boil in the bag, so I'll get the fan out. Time accelerates on the recoveries, doesn't it? And stand still on the efforts. Best not to clock watch. So just about 20 seconds left of this recovery. Interval 2, alternating between 60 and 90 reps per minute. Don't think I'll do that. 60 reps per minute. Wow. There we go. So for me, getting this second set done is all I'm focusing on. I'm not going to think I've got another set to do. One block at a time. That's the way to approach these. Final 2 minutes. What I'm actually doing is 1 minute around 90 cadence, and then 1 minute 100 cadence. So I kind of flipped it. Second set done. Glad to get that in the bag. It was hard. Heart rate actually crept up to about 152, but I think the fast cadence of those 1 minutes did that. Takes more out the heart and lungs than it does the legs, as long as your pathways are good for spinning at high cadence. So only one more block to do, and this is split up into 2 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute. So alternating. I could have just said alternating between 2 minutes and 1 minute. This will be playing with the cadence again. So I'll have a think how I'm going to tackle this. The 2 minute, 1 minute alternating sets are 1 minute stand up, low cadence, and 2 minutes aero position, high cadence. Here we go. Oh, getting up the high cadence is hard. I'm around 100 cadence in the aero position. So this is making my heart rate spike above 150, but I've only got this 2 minutes and then a final 1 minute session done. This one's definitely pinching and hurting the most. Let's concentrate. The last 1 minute effort, and then we're into the cool down. So this is low cadence standing. The heart rate spiked at 157, which is quite high for this level of intensity. But again, it's a good measure. And I'd like to think as my condition improves, I'll be able to track that heart rate and be more economical for the same wattage and less effort and a lower heart rate. 10 seconds. Here we go. Yeah, I know I've done this session. There we go. Cool down. Session done. This plan, 12 weeks. There's no easy sessions in it. So I've got to pick and choose when I do these sessions because I don't want to grind myself into the ground. So I want to control the plan and not let the plan control me. But so far so good. I think these are the type of sessions I need to get into shape in just 3 months. Cool down, that feel good factor of getting a session done and bagged, uncomfortably uncomfortable in a big way. But thanks for watching, thanks for joining. It is Christmas Eve, so if anybody's watching this around Christmas time, Merry Christmas to everybody. Thanks for all the subscribers and all the viewers and the comments throughout the year as we move forward into 2025. All the best to everybody. Thanks again. Catch up on the next thrilling episode of Just Do It. See you next time.
Christmas.